Welcome guys in this new video. I know some of you have asked me for quite some time now to do a video tour of my art cave, which is my home studio. So I decided, okay, better do it now because it will be summer break soon and I will have my daughter's home all day and no quiet anymore. So I thought today. So shall we begin? So this is the studio from when you arrive. So as you can see, it is the room right in front of the stairs when you come into the basement. And just a quick 360 before I actually share with you more in details. And just so you know, I thought keep it real, Nolwenn, keep it real. This is why I didn't really clean it up before filming, so you can actually see how it is and not how I wish it would be. So this is my space. It's bigger than the Teal studio in our previous home. And this is where I paint. This area is my very messy, busy desk. I have my typewriter from We Are Memory Keepers, a beautiful lighting from Prima, my computer where I keep my iPad and phone when I'm working, and you'll see I have kind of altars everywhere. And I have to confess, I am a pen addict. I have pen journal. This will be a photo hanging thing. So I have two IKEA piece of furniture there, and they're old from supply. We changed the knobs because they were like small white plain knobs and I wanted something different. And so I have a set here and almost the same but in pink on the other one. They are from Anthropology, I guess. And in between I have some art. This was made in Finnabair class at Clipper Street in Langley, BC. This was made at the first art retreat I went to in Port Townsend, Washington, with Danielle, Juliette, and Mindy. It's just the background because I loved it so much I didn't want to put anything. And this was a project I made last year for Color Art and I really like it. And my Tibetan flag, just to remind me that prayer is not a bad thing. So let me open it for you so you can see. So at the top, like there, I have some pens, pencils, and things I don't use that much. On that shelf, I have my Neocolor tubes arranged by color because I'm like that. My alcohol inks my the very fluid golden and some golden medium and more pens, of course. On this shelf, let me zoom out, I have my Liquitex sprays, but I have a lot of issues with them. I'm trying to understand what's wrong, if it's an issue of temperature or something, I don't know. I have also my varnishes, my spray varnishes, and my big brush pens by Faber-Castell that I really love for shading and everything. These are old spray inks that I don't use often, so this is where my girls know they can pick up colors and sprays to use, because I won't use them. This is paper and paper, like different surfaces. So this was the first one. And if you go to see the other one on the other side of the room, right there. Okay, let me try to go closer. Okay. Another project here, and I moved a lot of things recently, so it's kind of messy, but you know me, that's fine. Okay, so on this one, on top are some of my stuff from Leonie Dawson Academy, and more pens that I actually never ever use. Like, I know I should, my husband will pick me, but that's fine. I need to use more of my supply. Then I have my Color Heart and Delusion sprays, and journals. Some I made, like these ones I made, and bought one, and a goddess statue that I really like. Bookbinding stuff and random things, big stamps. And then on the two other shelves, things I barely use. I know. I have a mirror right here, because when I film my vlogs and everything, I just want to be sure I don't have paint all over my face. Then let me take that out. Okay. This is temporary. It's a small coffee table from IKEA. And this is where I do my pouring paintings. This is why the floor is protected, because it's a really messy process. But eventually I will have a table right there. So this is another space. I'm an artist who actually works standing up. Like, I really admire people who can paint and art journal while being seated, because I can't. So I installed like ledgers from IKEA as my easel, and this is something I've been working on from Erin Faith Allen class Metamorph. This is my backdrop for the vlogs, and chair and random stuff. Okay, I tried to clean my floor, but I'm not there yet. If you go on that part of the studio, I asked my husband, dear husband, to install some ledgers so I could put some of my art on the wall. If you remember, last year I did a personal challenge challenge where I wanted to paint 1 Nixie a day. I lasted 4 to 5 months, and the smaller canvases there and here are from that challenge. So I wanted ledger so I could, you know, change the paintings easily. I have a lot of rolling cards, okay? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 from IKEA, the trusty Raskog, and as you can see, one of each color, and another one that I bought at Clipper Street. So in this one, I have some stamps, baby wipes, and you know, rubber stamps from Christy Tomlinson. Journal and my films for my Instax pens. I told you I have a lot of pens. And random junk, okay? This is a typewriter I recently bought and I have not tested yet. And here, okay, other paintings from me. Here are my Lindy Stamp Gang sprays, because I was a long time ago a DT member for them. My inks. In the blue one is my paint, so it's a bit, you know, crowded, but as long as I know where everything is, I don't mind crowded stuff. In the rusty orange is my place for my journals. And yes, I'm working on a lot of different journals. A Diligent journal, like Moleskine blank journal. One that I made. Another one that I made. And from Roxanne Cobble, also known as Bun, class in California last year. I'm trying my hand at, you know, using a book as my base. It's difficult, but I actually like switching my, you know, projects. So journals, journals, journals. And in the beige cart are my mediums. So, you know, gesso, gel medium, crackle medium, and my daily pepper. This is a window that goes to the guest bedroom. That will be my mom's room soon. Okay, that's the shitty corner. I really don't like what's going on there, but I don't have a solution yet. So this is my binder with all my stencils. You know me now that I love using sprays and stencils in every project. These here are things I never use anymore, but it's there. It's chipboard stuff. Painting by the amazing Danielle that I really, really adore. And a mood board. An inspiration board. It's pretty big, you'll see. My cameras. My husband says I have too much instant cameras, but I don't agree with him. And this one here, I cherish the most because it was my grandpa's. And it's still working. And now we can find actual films to use. This was a free piece of furniture a previous neighbor gave me when she moved out, and I really like it. So as you can see, I also have an obsession with books. Yes, but at least now they're in my studio. And more journals. I really like. And I won't open these drawers. No, I will spare you. You know, or maybe you don't know yet, but my spiritual path is very linked to my creativity. So I have a small altar. So I have sage, sweetgrass, and somewhere else I have Palo Santo too. And it's, the thing I do when I arrive in my studio is I smudge myself and smudge the space just to clear out, the energy. And this was a painting I made that says capture the magic, and it's one of my creative mantra. And this one was another painting gifted to me by Danielle. And it's on my altar. It was on my previous altar too. It's just something I really cherish. So and the owl is one of my spirit animals. So you can see I have two. And candles. And Saraswati, because she is my muse. And another painting, and feathers that I found on my path while walking. And of course I have crystals. This wall is my fangirl wall. It's paintings and prints that I've bought from artists I admire. This is kind of my Micki Wilde corner. I love her. She's my soul sister. She's really important to me. And her art is just purely amazing. This little rainbow was made by my daughter, Madeline. This is a print from Reno. And I have quotes too. And Mindy Lacefield is kind of my mentor. I love her so much. And quotes, because I love words as much as I love texture and colors. And I don't know, I should show you what's in there, right? But it's a mess. This is just pen brushes and my catalyst, tools and blades. It's kind of everything, like watercolor and pastels and paints are there. These two my daughters know they can use. I create in music all the time. So right now I'm back to Of Monsters and Men. And okay, I need to tell you, I often have solo dance parties. I dance, I shake it off, I don't care, like it's nobody's business. I just dance. It helps, it really helps. So why not? And I have an obsession for unicorns and mermicorns, because these are two creatures that I adore, so I collected them. And there's a bit of everything in there too. Stamps. I don't like that shelf. I need to find a way to make it better. There's like old painting, new painting. This is my book press there, but as you can see, my husband put some stuff on top of it. And on my window, I have plushies by Fink. This is like my childhood at my grandparents. And this is not a real one, but it's pretty. And that, I don't have sun yet in my studio, but this is a sun catcher, and it creates a lot of tiny rainbows all over. So this is part of our garden back there. Yeah. And this is kind of my color hearts. furniture. So I have the twinkling H2Os there. And yes, primary elements, which are pigment powders, and my dream is to have one of each, and I love them. You see me using that all the time. These are the 3D gels and Radiant, Mist and Radiant Rain. The silk, acrylic, embossing powders, Magicals by Lindy Stem Gang, and more surfaces. Woohoo! And I think that's it. This is my space. I hope you liked it, and if you have any questions, please leave me a comment below.